for the contestants to make the final heat. Most notably, Jean Theoret, the U-37 Beacon Plumbing, one of the favorites coming in, needs to win this heat to make the final. He has a lot of competition on the water as well. Jimmy King and the U-3 with Piston Power is right there in lane 2. Theoret has lane 1, Jim, which is where he needs to be if he has any chance to win this thing and make the final.
That's one madman from Montreal, as we call him. He will give it all it's got. If that boat holds together, he's going to ride it like a bucking bronc. He's on the inside, as you said, and that's exactly where he needs to be. He needs these points if he is to make the final in any way, shape, or form.
As they score up now and they come around to make the start, that's Theoret in the yellow boat. Out ahead right now is Mike Allen in the Detroit Yacht Club's FormulaBoats.com entry. Jimmy King is in between boats as they swing toward us now. Oh, Greg Hoff already dead in the water there in the blue boat right in front of you, Little Will. Now they're swinging down. Mike Allen swinging wide. Theoret on the inside. Watch this start. They want to be right on time. It looks like Allen's going to lead him across, and it's a legal start easily. A little bit of leeway there. Allen will be the leader into the first turn, but he's going to be way on the outside, Jim. A long ways to go around this big turn.
A beautiful shot. Now we're inside the EnviroFly onboard camera with Jimmy King in the U-3 Jeep Chrysler as he heads down to the first turn in this four-lapper.
Jimmy King in between boats. He has Jean Theoret off to his left. Look at the yellow boat now coming off the turn. He'll head up for the Yacht Club, and he has to have a strong finish here. Theoret has had his problems throughout the weekend. Jimmy King and Piston Power, tremendous shoot speed, and those two are side by side now as they go over the 200-mile-per-hour mark. The driver's telling us they see about 210 there on the backstretch, and look at these boats fly as Theoret has to get it back down on the water into the turn, doing a great job, and look at that boat trying to rip that skid fin off the left side. Allen now is dropped back a ways, but Jimmy King is right here, right on the hip of Jean Theoret.
And he's completing lap number 1 with 3 more laps to go. And as we look inside that cockpit, we take another view from our cameras on the Belle Isle Bridge. What a beautiful sight. And look at that crowd.
Theoret doing what he has to do here. He got the inside, but Jimmy King, with tremendous boat speed, is right beside him as they come into the turn again. Theoret's boat doing a beautiful job of tracking through this big turn. We're on board with Jimmy King, and off to the left you see the big wall of water coming off the skid fin on the U-37 Beacon Plumbing, who is out ahead of him now, and these two boats giving us a great race here in our final preliminary of the weekend.
As they come down the straightaway, look at that beautiful rooster tail up 50 feet and 200 foot in back of them. But when they go into a turn, that skid fin hangs up a secondary rooster tail. Look at it. There. Now you know they're in the heat. It really goes up, and it's a beautiful sight.
And you don't want to get into that skid fin rooster tail. It will destroy your race boat. They are coming down to finish this lap now. Theoret appears to have it in control. U-37 Beacon Plumbing, owned by Billy Shoemaker, a former winner here himself, now an owner out of Seattle. We're on board again with Jimmy King, and you can see the leader off to his left, Jimmy giving chase, but it looks here like the yellow boat may have too much for him. But that piston boat, Jim, has tremendous shoot speed especially, and he's hanging in there.
I want to tell you, this piston packer, the last of its breed, actually has better times than the famous Bill Muncie or Dean Chenoweth when they were running pistons. This boat holds every piston record there is.
And this boat has some history on this course as well. It was the Lumar window film. It did an incredible backflip on the backstretch with Mark Evans aboard just a couple of seasons back. Now, Jean Theoret has it running very, very well, using that front wing to manage the attitude of the boat and making this very, very treacherous rooster tail turn look easy as he heads down to start finish to finish. One more lap.
The white flag is out, signifying one more lap to go. Aboard the EnviroFly, camera shows the Jeep Chrysler Jimmy King still giving chase on the outside. As the white flag is dropped, we're down to the final lap.
A determined Jean Theoret, the French-Canadian, up from the Grand Prix class. He has had a tremendous impact here in unlimited racing. Already a winner in this sport. Boat racing's major league, and he had to win this heat just to make the final. That kind of determination, the great equipment he has, and it looks, Jim, like he's going to be able to keep it out ahead of Jimmy King here and pick up the 400 points he needs to make the final.
These two boats in this particular heat and all the other heats, closer competition than we've ever seen before.
It's going to be a barn burner final, particularly if Jean Theoret, the French-Canadian, can put Billy Shoemaker's U-37 Beacon Plumbing into it, and it looks now like he will do that. He will pick up 400 points for his first place finish here. A great run by Jimmy King in the U3 Miss Chrysler Jeep, racing for Ed Cooper out of Evansville, Indiana, but he will settle for second place.
And 300 points, and he will be in the final also.
This is the way the points are scored in Heat 4B. 400, and Jean Theoret needed every one of them. 300 for Jimmy King, 225 for Mike Allen in Miss DYC. Greg Hopp in the Little Will did not finish.
Right now, this team, the U-30 Beacon Plumbing, not sure if they have enough points to make the final.